Hello, and welcome to the DataPoint POS tutorial series for CCPOS. My name is Ryan, and in this section we'll be covering how to ring up sales using the POS. Let's get started. First, bring up the POS if you haven't already, and go to the cash register screen by clicking on System, and then Cash Register Screen. You can also do this by holding the Control button and pushing P. This screen is the main screen from which all sales are rung. There are simple buttons that add exactly what they say they do, like Adult Buffet and Drink, and there are pop-up buttons that give you a list of items that you can select from, like the Miscellaneous Drink button. You can change the quantity of a given item using the plus and minus buttons, and to remove an item from the order, simply highlight it and click Delete. Or if you want to clear the whole order, click the Clear button. When you are ready to close out the sale, just click the Amount Tendered button in the lower right corner. This will bring you to the Amount Tendered screen. From here, you can punch in the amount paid by a customer for a cash transaction using the gray buttons on the right side. Or, if you want, you can also use the quick keys that we have up here, using the $5, $10, $20, the exact change button, or the next dollar up button. You can set whether or not to print a receipt, how many receipts you would like to print, and whether or not you'd like to print a kitchen receipt. In order to finalize a cash transaction, double-click either Dine In or Take Out, depending on the circumstances. And there we go, we now have a cash transaction. A couple of notes on some of the other buttons on the Amount Tendered screen. The No Tax Sale button is for church sales and for other tax-exempt organizations. This is just to remove all taxes from a given transaction. So in this case, if you wanted to, you would enter in the customer profile, and then that removes all the taxes. The checkbox here for schools and fundraisers is to mark it as a school night. You can then select from the list of schools that you've set up. For credit card payments, just click the Credit button, then swipe the card, and press Apply Payment. Or, if you need to do a partial transaction, uncheck Locked, then key in the amount that you would like to charge to the card. Then swipe the area below Swipe Credit Card Now to place the cursor back where it was, then swipe the card, and then press Apply Payment. Or if you need to key in the card manually, press Key in Card Manually, type in the appropriate information for the card, then press Apply Payment. Gift cards work in the same manner, just click Gift Mag Card instead of Credit, and do the same. The Accounts Receivable button is for situations where a group or organization will be paying you later via invoice. The sale is counted immediately, but you just didn't receive payment yet. Just select the organization from the list and hit Apply AR Payment. For takeout sales, click the Takeout Pizza button on the cash register screen. To add a pizza, click Add New Pizza. It will then default to a large round cheese pizza. You can change the type of pizza by using the checkboxes up here, or the size also in the same section. To add toppings, just choose from the list here. So let's say we want green olives and ham. You can designate half pizzas by clicking the number next to the toppings. So let's say we want half green olives, half ham. You can use the same section to also designate subtraction from a special pizza. So let's say we want a supreme pizza, but with no ham on the left side and no green olives on the right side, or just no green olives and no ham if the supreme pizza had green olives or ham. Also, to remove toppings, just press the name of the topping to get rid of it. Then to save the order, just press return, and you'll be prompted for the customer's information. So let's just go ahead and put in and there you go. Now you have a takeout order to ring up. For call-in orders, ring up a takeout order like we just did and click Amount Tendered. Then, instead of clicking Dine In or Take Out, click Save as Call-In. You'll want to put in the customer's information if you didn't do so before, then put in any instructions or comments that you need to make. And click Store Order to save the order. You can later retrieve call-in orders by clicking Retrieve Call-in Order from the register screen. This will bring up a list of all the call-in orders that you can then double-click on to double-check the order, and then click Retrieve to retrieve the order. The buttons along the top of the cash register screen are for coupons and other discounts. Free is to make an item free. Dollar off is to supply a certain dollar amount off of the item. Percentage off for a percentage off of an item. Override is to set the whole ticket to a certain value. Item override, just a specific item to a certain value. And the senior button is a quick way to add an adult buffet at a discounted price. You can set the discount in the preferences. Last, but certainly not least, in order to void a sale, press the ticket log button, then find a ticket that you need to void. Let's go with this one. Click Void Ticket. You'll need to be a manager mode, so in general. Are you sure you want to void this ticket? Okay. Enter reason for void. Hit OK. And there you go. The ticket has now been voided. Now, also quick note, keep in mind that this does reverse all payments associated with the ticket, including credit cards and gift cards. And that does it for this section. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.